Vic and Caro with Move Miami. We're here to talk to you guys all about South Miami. This is our South Miami deep dive. Gonna hit all the best restaurants, medium price points of houses, upper price points, attractions, dive bars, and some staples, some classics. So we're gonna get into it right after this. Let's start the people off with a history. Caro, hit them with some history about South Miami.
All right, you got it. So South Miami is a city within Miami-Dade County. It was originated by W.A. Larkins. He was one of the first landowners of that area. And he grew the area and he eventually became a postmaster. So the community itself was named after Larkins. There's even a hospital named after them. So around 1926, the residents of the area wanted it to be incorporated. It was then adopted to be named South Miami, and then it was then in 1933 that the city was originally 6 square miles in size, and then they cut it down to 3 miles. So the city is pretty small, but nonetheless, it doesn't stop it from having its beautiful greenery, huge homes, and also just a lot of historic buildings.
And for those of you who haven't watched our best suburbs of Miami, we talk about it and its location. I'm gonna reference it down below in the descriptions, but just so you can put it into mind, South Miami is tucked in between Coral Gables and Pinecrest. It's a beautiful little city that you all need to check out. Very proximately located to everything. You're 15 minutes.
Central.
Yeah, very central. You're 15 minutes to downtown. You're 15 minutes to the highway to get to the Keys. It's a real great city. Definitely worth checking out these places. One of the best reasons to live in South Miami is the schools.
Yeah.
Carl, talk to everybody about how good the schools are in South Miami and which are the best ones. Cover them.
Yeah, so some of the best, we've got Ludlam Elementary, which is, it's been a great school for years. There's Somerset Academy Elementary School, South Miami K through 8, and then there's South Miami Middle School, which is a magnet school, and it's honestly one of the best in Miami for all things art. A lot of those middle schoolers then end up going to Coral Reef, Coral Gables High, and some even end up at New World School of the Arts within the arts. So that's pretty great to be near such a good school in Miami.
And of the ones she mentions, the Somersets, they're actually charter schools and they go by SOMI. So if you've heard that before, the SOMI schools are those Somerset charter schools that you can elect to have your children attend. Let's talk to them about also the private schools in the area.
The private schools. So there's Princeton Preschool to send your child to one of the top preschools. That's, pretty big thing, especially here in Miami. St. Thomas the Apostle Catholic School, and then the French American School of Miami. So all like top tier schools, hard to get into, but very worth the money and worth the education that you receive at those schools.
And I'm not sure if it's in there, but I think Epiphany's right there too. It's another Catholic school. It's right off of 57th Avenue. If it's not technically South Miami proper.
Yeah, it might be part of like a Coral Gables, which is so neighboring.
It might be a part of High Pines, which is unincorporated Dade, but it really borders the downtown area. And Epiphany Catholic Church and the private school there is a great school. Lourdes Academy is also right next to there also. Let's talk to everybody about the best restaurants in South Miami. Let's start with some of the most affordable ones.
Yeah, so most affordable, like restaurants or like cafe, bakeries?
Look, let's start with the cafes and the bakeries.
Okay.
All right. So what are some of the best cafes and bakeries in South Miami?
Yeah, so Madruga Bakery is one of the best bakeries in Miami, and it is located in South Miami. It's a true bakery. They are very selective in their hours because they take their pastries seriously. Some run out and they have a cutoff time. You make it, you don't. Also, a lot of people go there for meetings. So if you want to have a low-key meeting, that is a place to go to as well. It's considered like your friend's coffee shop a lot of people see it that way.
Sticking on the same lines as the bakery, what about donuts? What's your favorite donut shop in South Miami?
Okay, I feel like you're like putting me on the spot. But we all know that it's the Salty Donut.
The Salty Donut just opened up there. It's their second shop in Miami. Definitely worth checking out. Right outside of downtown South Miami. What about Threefold?
Threefold is also in South Miami and in the Gables. We talk about it in our Gables deep dive.
If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's plugged below.
Big fans.
And then another one that I really like to go to, it's kind of like, I call it the Green Street of South Miami's Deli Lane.
Oh, Deli Lane.
Deli Lane, the cafe. There's a cool little bar tucked in right next to there. What's the name of the bar right next to Deli Lane?
Sunset Tavern.
Sunset Tavern. Now that we're on that theme, let's talk to everybody about the cool dive bars that we've got in South Miami.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of freezing on that. Maybe you can help me.
Well,
what's that Irish one? That's
the oldest and my favorite one is called Bougainvilleas.
Oh, Buggies.
Bougainvilleas has been around for as long as I can remember. They have nights that just reggae night. There's a lot of live music. It's a cool little spot tucked right outside of the outdoor mall, right off of Sunset Drive between 57th Avenue and the highway. Let's talk to them about some dinner spots. Where would you go to dinner on a nice day? You tell Gio, hey, I want to go to dinner. Where's he going to take you in South Miami?
My favorite place in South Miami is 100% Public Square. What used to be there? It used to be a
Shula's.
Shula's 57, 47.
That group does a good job. Public Square is a great restaurant. One of my favorites is called Whisk. I think we might have mentioned it on our Best Suburbs video. Whisk, farm to table. Excellent little restaurant there. If there is anything you think we missed, drop something in the comments. Give us a like if you like this content, and please subscribe if you want to see and get an alert as to when the next one's going to drop. We're starting to release videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to move, Miami.